Here is one thing I forgot to show you on our previous video, the hacking lever, how that works, where it's located. I was in such a rush to get this done that I forgot to show you where it is, let alone how it works. So basically we have a stripped case, and this is the main spring bridge, I guess you would call it, and I already have the screws out from the previous video, and what I'm doing is just taking that off, and right there in the middle of your screen, that is your hacking lever. As that castle gear moves in and out, that is going to push up against the balance wheel, which I'm actually going to install back into the case, base plate, because it's an excellent way to house the balance assembly while it's in the ultrasonic cleaner. All the jewels are taken out, and I'm just going to lay it back in there. There's no jewels, so there's plenty of space to allow the chemical, the cleaning agent, to do its job. And at the same time, it'll hang on to the balance, the hairspring. Get a piece of fuzz right there. That will allow it to get clean, stay in shape, not get out of shape, you name it. And if you look at that wheel, it's just resting in there. It's rather loose because it doesn't have any jewels. So here's what happens when you pull that stem. Let's come around here. When you pull that stem and that castle gear moves, it's going to push forward, and then right there it's going to contact the balance wheel and stop it in its tracks. It's basically a brake. That's all it is. So there's your hacking lever. A very simple device. Painfully simple. Why every watch manufactured in the world doesn't have this? I can't imagine this would add that much expense to a timepiece as far as machining and the like, but I guess if it does add a few pennies, over 1 million, 2 million pieces, it adds up. It's such a nice feature having a hacking movement, and that's all there is to it. And that just sits in there on that shaft. It's a very thin, delicate piece of metal, and that's all there is to it. So we're going to put this plate in the ultrasonic cleaner along with some other parts. This screw I like to keep a little bit loose, so there's a little slop on that, so any cleaning fluid can get in there and do its job. This will come out nice and clean. And I'll be making an assembly video soon, so stay tuned to that, and you'll get a look at what's happening then. See you then.